here about to answer a question. I had a comment, a question. Yesterday, let's see, today is February 5th. Yesterday, the live chat was based on curricula. How do you choose curricula? And I mentioned, we talked about from, piecemeal to box curriculums. And I made mention some point during that chat that I had not found a box curriculum out of all the ones that I looked through, researched, and, what have you. That is just basic, open and go, and I can just open it, use it, and not have to add or take away anything, save for answers in Genesis. Okay, we use quite a few components of answers in Genesis, and I am going to continue to use it. I actually have some footage. If you all know the issue with the computer, I have been storing up footage to share with you all on the Bible, the ABC Bible component in action. I shared some time ago the one part of it, creation to catastrophe. I also shared the apologetics. I'll go back into that in a few minutes. All of it has apologetics built into it, but they all components kind of work hand in hand, and it's family based. My kids, I'm telling you, the room is on fire. I'm not being sponsored at all, but if they want to email me and throw me some stuff, hey, this is one that I would put my bottom dollar into. Okay, I have not seen anything like it. I know a lot of people use the what is the other one, Apology of Science. There's no comparison. Somebody I saw had answers and Apologia, and I just don't think they knew the worth in answers. They said they chose Apologia over answers, and I'm like, wow. The value, okay? Like I said, there are several components. This was designed to be, it's worldview, church-based. They have expanded, tremendously, and there's homeschool components to it. But just the Bible study alone, the Sunday school, we Sabbath school, but the Sunday school alone, it is a family-centered thing. And when I presented this, I think in the curriculum video in August, what I said was, if you can relate to, any of you in the church, going to Sunday school and coming home with your little handouts and things like that, and talking about, what you learned, and mom and dad are on a whole different lesson. This one, it doesn't matter, pre-K all the way up to the adult class is on the same lesson. It's given to them in bits and pieces. It's not watered down for the little ones, but it is engaging. These kids learn so much. I do have an overview. It comes with the full lesson prep. It is kind of scripted, which is still good, because these are not things that you would normally talk about, or some things you may miss if you're doing your own Bible study. It just kind of opens up for more discussion. And that's the way, that's pretty much the reason why I like it. I just go through and prep. It's not really a whole lot of prep, but just kind of read through the lesson and get everything in my head. And it's the same way I've learned it. There's nothing different. So yeah, I don't have the footage. I will include the footage later on in another video. We had just wrapped up a lesson last week, and I wanted to share that one. Unfortunately, the computer went down, so I won't be able to share it. But I'm going to answer this question and just show you this component again. And again, I'll direct you back to the original videos, because I know the first one I did was a walkthrough. So here is the site. You are going to go under education. Okay, there's all sorts of things. Come on here. I spend so much time because there's always something new. I also, in an original video, pointed you to their YouTube page and let you see how much work, how many people, the thought process in designing this thing is brilliant. It just, there's no bias, there's no any of that. Like I said, I don't have to add anything. I don't have to take anything out. I'm so confident in this, and the work is well worth it. You know, it's not something that somebody just thought of and they threw it together and that was it. Not at all. Let's see, where are we at? Sunday school. Walk you through this one. So here you are, answers. Now, guess what? There's this little tab. So the second edition is now available. There's this little tab here. Get 1 month free. So you can get a month free and try this out for yourself before you actually purchase it. Okay. Let you take a look at this. Your free lessons, your scope and sequence, your scripture memory songs, Sunday school resources, and then the first edition resources. Okay. You can still find first edition resources. If you look around, you may find them in, you know, a secondhand store. You may find some on eBay. And the components are here online, so don't worry. But the second edition has launched. Now, how we use this, like I said, Sabbath school, even if you don't Sabbath school and you incorporate Bible as a subject, you know, in your homeschool, this is a good way to go. I know a lot of people just use the Bible and will find whatever resources they can find and just teach from Bible stories. This is a little bit deeper than Bible stories. You know, the little ones, yes, they really relate to the Bible stories, but this one goes a little bit deeper than the Adam and Eve and the Noah and the, you know, Daniel in the lion's den. It goes deeper than that. So that's what I like about this, because I can use it with, you know, the youngest, the 4-year-old, the 5-year-old, the 7-year-old, you know, and up, and they all get a lot out of it. Alright, so it tells you all about what is ABC, what is the difference. It was a 3-year course, now it's a 4-year course. And like I said, if you have a, say you have a first grader and a third grader, you're not sure, you can use the 3rd grade edition. And it'll tell you which editions. I'm just saying that I think it's 1st through 3rd, but you can still use the same edition because the material is pretty much the same. You don't have to order each individual grade, is what I'm saying. Alright, so this is what you will see. All of these components built into this curriculum. Okay. Oops, let's go back there. It is inspired by the feedback, the hundreds of teachers and students, expanded and simplified. So when you purchase your kit, you're going to get some things that look like this. You'll get posters, you'll get all of your, and it'll tell you, you know, how to, which poster goes with what lesson, which handout goes with what lesson. You have a disc that has your printables, you know, and you're directed in the lesson plan what you need to print out. And it's, you know, it's very simple to find. You go in there and print it out. Flexible schedules with the units rather than quarters, memory verse songs, hand motion videos, improved age grouping, simplified younger grade lessons, ESV or King James for Bible passages, for all Bible passages. There's even a I'm gonna have to, oh, it's in the other computer. There's a lesson plan. I'm gonna have to find it for you guys. I mean, it tells you how to use it for homeschooling. So 200 faith building lessons, games, activities, craft in nearly every lesson, coloring sheets, Justin and Jesse. Justin and Jesse is the new component in this second edition. So Justin and Jesse were not introduced in the first edition. That is the big change. Christianbook.com also carries this curriculum. So there's your Mr. Kim Ham. If you don't know about Ken Ham, learn. Okay. So, you know, some testimony you always want to look at, you know, the feedback and things like that of, you know, who you can. Our teachers, oh, look at this one. Our teachers are so on fire that they can't wait for the next Sunday to teach this. That's exactly what I was saying in the chat. The room is on fire. These kids cannot wait. Every day they are Bible, 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 Bible. If we do nothing else, Bible. There's a component in the handout, and I will show you the physical handout. It's a take-home sheet that we continue to work through. There are scripture that they are to read through every day. So we continue to use that every day. So there's that. More testimony. Your first edition resources are here, so you can still, you know, says you can continue to access and buy the supplies online if you happen to have one. And there you go. So there's your free lesson. Alright, now I'm going to take you to another component of this. Like I said, there are actually 3 different biblical components we're using from here. Now we are into the homeschool component. Lots of articles that can help you out about various subjects. When to introduce evolution, things like that. Very, very helpful. Where's a good one on here? I'm trying to find that one topic. If it's on here. Here it is. Homeschool science textbooks, too much for secularists. So yeah, you know, I see a lot about creation and evolution, and it's being taught from a Calvinist standpoint. We don't do that here. And so if I have to take out anything from a book or, you know, some material, we don't use that. I pointed that out in the Usborne book because it's taught from a Calvinistic approach. And when I noticed that in that book is on the shelf. You know, some people, they just take it out. I value my money. If there's too much modification going on, then that's not the curriculum for us. I know there's no such thing as a perfect curriculum, but this one is pretty close because they have, like I said, this is non-denominational, but they have just hit every point. There are a lot of minds going into this curriculum. Take a look here, and you know, in addition to the Calvinistic approach, there's also a lot of Darwinism. So going back to the evolution, there's a lot of Darwinism in these curriculum out here. So, you know, we stay away from that here. You know, some people don't even recognize what it is. They just, you know, take it out. And again, I don't take it out. All right, I'm going to bring you to the actual store, but some of the resources we have, and I have talked about these things. This is the first one I introduced. I'll leave the link. And yeah, so 3 components. It's actually 3 different books that you're going to get, Everything is there. You get a disc and beautiful, pictures that you can print out and teach the children from. So you can, go down here. This is perfect for Sunday school, homeschool, Bible clubs, 30 lessons, greatly strengthen the biblical foundation of the children's lives. Yes. You get the beginnings, the 7 C's, and the 7 C's of history and the questions. It's all in one. Songs and just all sorts of things. Next component that we have on the shelf that I also shared is here. Okay, so Apologetics. This series you can start with little as 2-3-year-olds. Some people may look at them as just little reading books, but they are awesome. They're a foundation. These books are written specifically for children. There are questions that come from children. Like, for instance, it's starts in the beginning. It's a chronological. You don't have to read them in order, but why did the dinosaurs, well, first of all, were there dinosaurs on the ark? Did Noah bring in dinosaurs? Why did the dinosaurs not eat the other animals? Or why didn't the other animals not eat Noah and his family? Those are very good questions. In here, they get the answers to those questions. Building up, 4th grade, there's an entire lesson plan, and I'll try to pull that up, that goes deeper, where the children can actually sit down and write once they learn how to write. So what does this tell you? Ages 11 and under, this will last you for years, right here. And so this component and the other component I just showed you, they go hand in hand. Okay, so still not that bad on price. These a lot of times you can find on eBay for a really good price, all of them in a bundle, one lot. You can also find the 7 C's. Sometimes you might not find all of it, but part of it. I recommend looking so that you can get all 3 books, because you will need all 3 of them. So this kind of tells you, yeah, all about the fall, creation to fall, the truth. And there are the verse, the children's question is answered, and then there's the verse or verses that correlate from the Bible. So not only are they getting an answer here, but they also get referred back to the scripture. A lot of times, a couple of these I have by my bed. We do story time at night in the bed, and we always keep a couple of these there. Sometimes we're not into the chapter book thing. It's late and this is here, and we have them in the room as well. So we go back and forth, and because I have little ones and 4 and 7, 2 different age spectrums, so we're like I said, they span. You can use these for a long time. That's kind of what they look like, and I have shown them on the shelf. Now we're over here in this homeschooling curricula section. Whole plethora. You see, these are on sale, so I'm going to take advantage. Placing Darwin. So upper level material. a lot to pick and choose from. Lots of Bible, lots of science. Okay, so lots. This is the only math component. It is really geared towards middle school. If they're, I know they're going to expand. So when the time comes, if it is expanded to where we need it, I will use it with the little ones. Right now I'm fine with ACSI. It is also, you know, worldview approach, and we like it, but this was the first choice. So, beautiful resource. I've seen a lot of people come home from conventions. Okay, this branches off in the 4th grade. It's a nice bundle package, 4th grade science. So you're going to have to look around the site. Also this one as well. These are giant 15 feet books. They're so nice. I'm going to have to share them with you. Beautiful. Alright, so let me go back down here and kind of some more, because I mean there's just so much that, you know, you really won't be disappointed once you get one component. I really cannot see anybody being disappointed in this. I think I've seen a couple of people, 1 or 2 with the aquarium guide and also the zoo guide. Whether or not they know it's a component of this curriculum, I don't know, but they are also beautifully done. Okay, one more button down there. Yeah. Pilgrims Progress is also available PDF, and we work through Pilgrims Progress. I'm trying to think who else uses this. Charlotte Mason, the Ambleside, recommends Pilgrims Progress. So, yeah, it is lots and lots of components. Let's see, I'm trying to back the 7 C's timeline. So let's see, something I wanted to say about this component. This component was more designed for homeschool versus the ABCs. I mean, if you're just, you know, thinking it's, if you're not a into the church aspect, I'm telling, we don't we're not affiliated, but there's nothing wrong. If there was something wrong, I would have you know, first of all, I wouldn't have been directed to this. But this component itself, you can use this as a standalone. Take you right over here. This is our God's Design for Science. So this is the one, someone had one of the books, and they you know, they didn't have the entire curriculum. Whether or not they used it all, I don't know, but they also had Apologetics. But this is what we have. This goes elementary through high school. There we go. So I don't have to buy anything else. We are it's one book. The lessons I have shared plenty of times. The books are broken down into their colored sections. There's an overall probably 2 pages for everybody to read through, and then there's I want to say a brownish color and a turquoise color. One is for middle school, one is for high school. Just a small little, section. And I can use it with my high schoolers, I can use it with the little kids, and I don't have to buy anything. So when I saw this, I said, yeah, because you're getting the world of, the human body, the plants, the animals, the chemistries, and, everything that you would need for science is here. You can piecemeal this. You can find a lot of lots on eBay. I have seen quite a few, at least the top, because this is considered high school when you get into the chemistry and the physics and things. I have seen a lot of these for around $125. Some people have, the entire set. This is a new edition. The old edition is just the same. It's just a different cover. Some people have them and don't know their worth, and they're cheaper, than that. But you get your lesson plan in the book. You get your disc. You get your tests, your quizzes, whatever handouts that you need. It's all in here. And this is on sale. This was $420. So yeah, this is our science curriculum. I'll pop a card up and share this if I haven't already. But this is what we use for science. And just like the Bible, the kids love it because it's so engaging. It's very short. It's detailed, and any other activities or things that we want to do, we can throw in, maybe a little file folder game or something like that. But this is standalone. It's standalone enough for me. It's standalone enough for them. I don't have to add anything else. I don't feel like anything is missing. Bible-based and creator-centered. It says grades 3 through 8. Evidence supports Genesis account of creation. So you do have samples here. Take advantage of the samples. Have the option to buy individually. So, if you have to build upon each one, this is the one I would probably start with. Like I said, a lot of times if you check eBay, you may be able to get this set for half the price. So, and again, if you're looking at just this component, you can save up and add the rest of it and get the entire set. Because to me, this is a steal. It's it's a lot, but it's a steal because again, this is high school, elementary through high school. So you can't really find a curriculum like that. And then there's no workbook, no work text. You don't need any of that. It's already built into the curriculum. You can't really beat that. And let's not leave out this little detail. Okay, again, I'm not being sponsored, but a lot of times when you open things, if that's it, here you go. Back over here a second to the ABCs. Now, say you want to buy the set. Okay, so Unit 1, this is all grade levels. And I'm going to show you the physical set. But this is what you will get in this set. So you get all grade levels. Perhaps you all are in a co-op or something like that. And there you go. This will take you all the way. Like I said, if you are doing this at home, you really don't have to buy. Just pick one. Just pick one. Go middle of the road. First, second, fourth. Okay. Middle of the road, I would say, you know, second grade. Once you get your 4 and your 5, you know. But, yeah, this is all of them. Individually, they run you, it's down here. I think it's $34 a kit. I don't know if it's on this one. The preschool one that's on sale for $29. Or no, this is the high school one. But I think I just saw it. Let's see, show all 6 individually. There's middle school. This one is high school. Here's the adult kit for $29. So here you go. You buy individually. So, I mean, what I'm saying is there are all sorts of options. You don't have to buy the entire thing. You buy one kit after you look at the sample, determine that you like it, and, you know, go from there. If you know, get the kit and it just, you know, don't feel like you're going to miss something. You won't miss anything. There are a lot of options with this. So it tells you everything that's included in these kits, and then you continue to go down, and there you go. Second grade kits, $34, $39. So it's not like it's not very hard to attain this, especially when it works with everybody and you don't need any work text. So back into ABCs, you get your scope and sequence. You can download. It tells you all about how this works chronologically, just, you know, any and everything you would want. And so to me, this may not be language arts, it may not be spelling, it may not be math, but this is a big component in our home. Okay, this is just the foundation, and when the foundation is set and it can't be shaken, everything else falls in place. Bad day, guess where we're going? Everything stops, we're going right here. Do I feel bad? Do the kids feel bad because we're not doing, you know, because what it does, it really sets the mind back right. So, you know, I think the foundation in every home should be the Bible. But you get all of your, you know, and I appreciate you all for hanging on. This is quite long, but there's a lot here. One race, you know, my children know, one race, one blood. You know, there's no this interracial, this, that, and the other. We all came from one blood. It's the melanin that sets us apart. Some of us have more, some of us have less, but we all come from one blood, okay? 7, 8, 9, 12, and so on. Let me get your New Testament. So, you know, lots and lots and lots to look through here. I'll take you from here to here because I know there's a lot. So you have the kids' resources. We spend a lot of time here. There's a lot of activities, word searches, crossword puzzles, all sorts of, you know, lots and lots that the kids can do. Characters. So a lot of things here. There's bookmarks you can print out. There's, you know, just so much right here, just on this site. You have videos. You know, we don't have to, I'm careful about things that I present to them. I don't have to worry over here. So, and in their VBS, you may have run across this on Christian books, but yeah, they also have VBS. So, let's see here, the little activities. Sometime I will throw this in their little weekly unit, you know, something from here. That way they have something else to do. I print it out and just include it. Have your Answers magazine. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold this and at the same time, and that of course is a different component, but again, it's here. Geography, your homeschool component. There's also a teacher component to this. So lots and lots to pick and choose from to give you a grade. So yeah. So a lot of things you may have not seen yet, I have not shared. Grade 4 through 6. We're currently working on 2nd grade. Not asleep on it, but yeah. So you get all of your, you know, passport on the world, teacher's guide, 14. And you get all of your, you know, your quizzes and things like that in here. Your black lines. Here's your keys. Suggested weekly homeschool schedule. Pretty easy to manage lessons. Scheduling. Flexibility. Many opt for a Monday-Wednesday schedule rather than Monday-Wednesday-Friday. Each week is listed as has 5 days, but due to, you know, vacations and things like that, it's adaptable. So I spoke about this in the other chat. You know, some curriculum are designed and set up a certain way, and you have to use them that way. And I just, you know, things happen. We cannot afford to, you know, for things to go haywire. So, let's teaching about language, the Tower of Babel, and, you know, this is how I present it to the children. So, again, this curriculum is whatever component you choose, you're going to find everything consistent. It's not going to deviate from here. They have just broken it off, and this geography component is a newer component. They have broken it off and you know, created the curriculum aspect because people are receiving it well. You know, it's outside of the churches now. It's, you know, outside of Sunday school. It's flowing over into homeschool, you know. And I get it. I get it. I just, you know, I bring it on. The more components they have, we want them. Elementary apologetics. Oh, you know what I also want to point out? You can download. Okay, so a lot of things. I'm not forgetting. It's downloaded, but yeah. I always have to remember to share that with you. So this is the teacher guide to this. And so ages 4 to 6 are grades 4 to 6. So I'm actually giving you a little, a little preview, but, because we have it, you can, if you purchase this set and then the teacher set. I said this set is on sale. Teacher set. It'll give you your guide and things like that. So, and you can buy the whole thing you see for $48. So, with all of the volumes and the teacher set. You can get your samples. So, a little more, like I said, to me, this is meatier than just teaching Bible lessons, if that's what you're doing in homeschool. Not to say that that's bad, but this is meatier. Some children want to know more, and they are what this curriculum is designed for is for them to identify. They're able to defend their faith because they can explain the why. They know the why. They get the why. It's not a question. Well, maybe this happened and maybe this happened. So that's what sets this one apart from other biblical curriculum, that I had to look into or that I used, previously. This is in here. So this is, the component that you will have the actual, let me show you something. Take advantage of this sample. I really cannot legally host this sample, okay? So you can take advantage of the sample, but I will later on show you the physical copy. I think this video is getting a little bit long, so save for time. Go ahead and click on that, and you can see what the guide brings in it. The work that they have the kids do. There's little quizzes and things in there. So go ahead and take advantage of that. But price point, you really can't beat this because there's no worksheets. And once you purchase, you're able to reproduce the copies for your children if you want. All of your children versus having to buy, multiple workbooks. It is consumable and it's a lot. So either or, you're able to